given with it.
Yeah, you bring up a really good point, and this I think pastors need to be aware of this, and I really I think anybody that utilizes artificial intelligence needs to be aware of this. We as a culture can easily make a unwise shift away from progress and just focus on results. And so what ends up happening is if we can use these tools to create good end results, but we didn't grow ourselves in the process to get to those end results. It's
Mhm.
no different than if you were to go to a gym and you go up to a rack of
Mhm.
weights and you can't lift them, but instead of working to be able to lift them, somebody else comes and helps you lift it for you or get you
Mhm.
90% of the way, and then you then are able to post on your social media feeds that you just lifted your new PR,
Mhm.
but you're actually no stronger, you're no
Mhm.
better than you were before because you
Mhm.
actually didn't need to grow through the process. And so it's going to be, I think that's one of the things that makes me most nervous about just the coming AI wave is
Mhm.
we're going to get a lot better at producing things without actually becoming better at producing things, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
And so that's where we need to be careful, I think. And so we need to keep ourselves honest, and we need to make sure that we're growing in the process. And again, I mean, I've joked about this in many seminars, but I think at least the three of us here on this stream right now, and most people watching, were probably all told in math class in high school that we had to learn to do it pen and paper because we're not going to walk
Mhm.
around with a calculator in our pockets.
Mhm.
But here we are with calculators in our pockets on our cell phone. And if
Yeah.
you were to ask me to do long division by hand right now, I'd probably throw the sheet of paper back at you. So
Yeah.
there is there's a deeper conversation there, and that is a conversation that
Mhm.
we're going to get into on this not this stream, but in future streams. And
Yeah.
so there's a lot to unpack and talk about there, but it
For
is
sure.
something for us to be aware of. Are we growing
Mhm.
as people, or are we just getting
Yeah.
better at accomplishing tasks?